Hi guys, just doing a review for Spider-Man 2002. That is now 20 years old. So man, time just flies. Yeah, this is like probably one of my favorite superhero movies, and probably one of my favorite movies as well. Definitely my top 30. I just don't know where I'd place it at this point, but man, this movie's aged so well. It's still a gem to watch, and if you've never seen it, I definitely recommend it. I mean, Spider-Man 2 obviously is the best, and I'll probably do like a anniversary for that when it's 2024. Yeah, because that came out in 2004. So yeah, but yeah, this is the one that actually made Spider-Man popular in live action, and showed that like they could just write such a really relatable superhero. Obviously, people don't have super strength or they can swim with webs, but just seeing Spider-Man go through everyday problems and learn to have the responsibility, especially when he gets great power, because with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, the quote from Uncle Ben. Which man, the cast in this movie, Tobey Maguire, still to this day my favorite Spider-Man. Even though recently they've kind of made me like all the Spider-Men, just about equally, I'd say. Yeah, with Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. But yeah, Tobey Maguire for the longest time since I was a kid. When I first watched this movie for the first time, because I watched this like first on Blockbuster when oh my god, Blockbuster, when you used to rent movies basically. Yeah, this is like one of the movies I got, and I used to always re-rent it and watch it at my grandma's. Yeah, since she had the video player back then. Yeah, the classic days. I also had the game, which is also my favorite Spider-Man game. I know most people like between Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 2 game or Spider-Man PS4, but this has always been my favorite. I know the controls haven't really aged well, but man, just imagine if this had a remaster. But I just kind of love how it captures the movie so well while adding to it. Yeah. So yeah, I just love those. Yeah, and I just love this movie. Yeah, such a well done first movie by Sam Raimi. Someone who created the Evil Dead movies, and I like how he always brings back Bruce Campbell in his movies. Yeah, I don't even know one movie where he's not in it, but I guess I would have to search for that just to know which movies he's not in. Because he was even in Doctor Strange too. Like, he's always in Sam Raimi's movies. Yeah, he's been there since the Evil Dead movies. So yeah, he always brings him back. Because he kind of has like a little cameo in this movie as well. When Spider-Man is trying to get fight money, because he's obviously a poor kid, and he can't really afford a car because I guess there's a girl that he likes, Mary Jane, played by Kristen Dunst. Man, I kind of wish she came back in No Way Home, but yeah, like at least got like one little scene with them. But yeah, that's basically the girl that he's always fancied since he was like a kid. I like when Aunt May says, who to me is the best Aunt May, says that, Aunt May, is that an angel? Quoting Peter when he was a kid, saying just to show that he's always been in love with Mary Jane. And I guess she kind of is more in like the popular crowd, but you could see that they could end up together eventually. And then there's like Harry, which yeah, I don't even know what to think of the actor these days, but he was definitely really good in the first 2 Spider-Man films. 3, like his plot was kind of messed up because of the writing, but yeah. I mean, Sam Raimi was trying to juggle so much because he was forced to put Venom in Spider-Man 3, but yeah. So his story kind of suffered because of that. Same with Sandman, who probably is the most well-written Spider-Man villain, and it would stand out a lot more if the movie was actually less packed. Say if it only had New Goblin and Sandman and not Venom, I feel like Spider-Man 3 probably would have been the best Spider-Man movie. But it was kind of a mess because of all the things. But it's aged well. But we're talking about the first film from 2002 right now, and how much it means to me. Like, it's such a good movie. It's something I've grew up with. I've rewatched so many times, hundreds of times, man. And the villain, Green Goblin, played by who? Oh my god, the legend William Dafoe, and he's even done his performance even better in No Way Home. My god, because I always wanted a movie where he doesn't really wear that outfit, which that outfit's definitely iconic. It's definitely a really iconic outfit if you can see it from here. I don't know if you can. That outfit, the Green Goblin outfit. Yeah, it is so iconic, man. But just the way how he grins and everything, just the way how he does his face, just he didn't even need a mask. And when No Way Home finally came out, I was like, yes, this is what I wanted. I mean, I kind of wish he did wear his mask a bit longer because that's like my childhood look of Green Goblin. and then he eventually just, has no mask on, and you just get to see his, full performance as Green Goblin. So menacing, man. Just, all those scenes, amazing. And in this movie, he's really good as well. Like, just the way how he transitions from, a calm, nice man to, like, just the most evilest person. Man, especially with that dinner scene when he goes to Aunt May's house, everyone's there. Harry, Mary Jane, and, Peter's, just had a fight with Green Goblin. And yeah, the fights, I guess you could say they haven't aged well, but to me they kind of work for the time, I guess. I mean, it's not No Way Home level, but they're still pretty good fights. Especially the last one, with how they end the movie. Yeah, that was like, but that's probably like still one of my favourite superhero movie fights ever, yeah. Just seeing, Peter getting destroyed by Green Goblin, oh my god, and seeing like half of his, mask is off and all that, just the damage to the suit, amazing, man. Yeah, just this movie just aged so well, and I can't wait to watch it later on. Yeah, I just love this movie. Just all the little storylines to touch on, man. It just means so much, like how they could just handle little storylines, and then just do them so well. Like they have actual big impacts. Like the high school storyline, with him getting bullied by the Flash, and how he finally steps up to him when he gets, the Spider-Man powers. His friendship with Harry. Even his relationship with Harry's dad, Norman Osborn, and then Aunt May, like, it's probably like the best relationship. And I guess they kind of focus more on, Uncle Ben and, Peter in this movie, with how distant he's getting with, Uncle Ben, and how he kind of has regret when he dies. And, kind of blaming himself because he didn't stop the Wobber, who eventually basically kills him. Well, in this movie, because, Spider-Man 3. Yeah, how that gets retconned, but yeah, just seeing that whole journey of his character to eventually become responsible with his powers, yeah, done so well. Man, I love this movie. And yeah, like I said, if you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. My childhood, man. So yeah, I just wanted to do a little review on this. It's such a classic movie, and I'll be watching it many years from now again and again and again. It's just a classic, yeah. But yep, guess I'll end my review here. I guess I'll do like a Spider-Man 2002 game playthrough. I've probably already, uploaded it like I did a stream. But yeah, I'll just end it here, guys. Hope you leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.